Welcome to the Batteries Not Included Podcast. I am your host, Carter, and we are gonna get belligerent.
I'm co-host Tanner, and today we thought we'd start down a trip down memory lane.
For sure.
So, we were both chubby 12, 13-year-olds,
Yes.
gaming 8 hours a day.
Pretty much. Yeah, so basically, we're just gonna start by talking about a little bit of Call of Duty and kind of our past behind that. So yeah, we should probably start from the beginning, huh?
So we're fat little kids.
So when did you first hop on Call of Duty?
Dude, I got my 4th grade birthday. I got a fucking Xbox 360. My parents got it for me.
Yeah.
And I unboxed it. It was the friend birthday party, so all the boys were over.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a couple of my friends were scared because we were doing a Ouija board. And a couple of people were scared.
Yeah.
Jacob, Marcus. So they sat and played CoD the whole time on my Xbox before I even played it.
What?
But then, after that, it was game over. I was addicted to that shit. Call of Duty 4. And then, it was Modern Warfare 3 where we started getting serious about it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And the talent grew.
I don't know, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
I kind of started on Modern Warfare 2. Yeah.
That was the sniper.
Yeah, but basically, I picked up COD 4. I don't know, it was probably 7th grade?
7th grade.
Something like that. I was 14, 15, picked up COD 4. And yeah, it was pretty much game over from that. Started on the sniping grind. Yeah, it was World at War after that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, MW2 I started taking more seriously
got
for
into
sure.
The snipes.
Got into sniping.
That's
my first capture card.
The whole scene really blew up too.
Yeah, because everyone had MW2.
Mm-hmm.
And that was fucking amazing.
Yeah, so that's when YouTube started growing.
Mm-hmm.
We started getting more talent.
Yeah.
So then come Modern Warfare 3, which there was a game between that. Black Ops 1?
There was Black Ops 1, I think.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 was a shitty sniping game, and then Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Yep. So Black Ops 1 was great, but...
Yeah, so basically MW3 we started to get kind of more serious about. Because then we both hopped on YouTube.
Yeah, we both had the fucking nice capture cards.
We both had the PVR,
yes,
which was top-notch, HD quality. We put that on YouTube.
Throwing clips together, some hardcore music.
Yeah. all the boys pretty much had Call of Duty at that point too. So you'd play with all your friends. But yeah, dude, fuck.
Do you remember how we even met those guys that were on the team? Because we started a team. Carter and I we called it so it was kind of like a joke, just like this fucking thing. So we called it MMN, but most people take it seriously, like phase or decrepit, blaze, shit like that. So we just made it and he's cards.
Yeah.
So then we met some people. I know there were 2 brothers from Milwaukee, some people from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
We had an editor who was British, so we would send him our clips. He would put it together for us with some music. He was fucking talented, dude. But do you remember how we came across those guys?
Dude, I don't even know, really.
I remember at one point I had so once we came to some prominence and our channel had grown, I had an application, a Google Forms thing, and people could send me clips, or we were pretty official. For being 15, 16, I think we were running pretty well.
For our team, we had our team channel, and we had all of our people who were on our team, and then basically we had this application set up where people could send in their information, they could link us to their videos, and basically apply to be on our team. So it was kind of this official thing.
Yeah.
And
for being 15, 16 years old.
I remember you made that too. I fucking looked at that. I was like, damn. This is getting kind of more serious now.
Yeah.
That was really fucking cool though.
And then, so we developed that. We get I don't know, maybe up to close to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers or so, and then I realized, like, hey man, what are you doing? Like, I was just like a chubby dude playing COD for like not 18 hours a day, 12 hours a day on the weekends. You know, because that's the time it takes that you have to put in to like actually get something that's quality to put out there.
Yeah.
Unless you're just god tier. But
dude, the whole thing that I loved about it too was you would put videos on YouTube, or at least I would like, right when I started, I'd put the videos on YouTube, and then I'd like tell my friends about it. They'd fucking watch it. Like, holy shit, man, like, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
So you get that fucking reinforcement.
Yeah.
That was an amazing feeling. Just being like, yeah, whatever, fat middle schooler.
Yeah.
You get that coming towards you. Like, damn, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, but eventually I got to the point where I'm like, man, like,
yeah,
I gotta get a girlfriend or something.
I know.
Like,
no, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what I came to.
So then I started slimming down, but I remember, like, when we went to end that, I remember everybody was, like, pissed at me because I was like, it's done. But dude, you were sort of in the same boat, and we were, like, the leaders of it, and we're like,
dude, I was
like,
kind of,
we can't do this. At least that's where I was.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of pissed at you, too, at one point, because, remember, you wanted to, like, change it to a community channel. And, like, kind of you wanted to get rid of our channel. So I was like, fuck, dude, like, we got this thing going.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep it going. But, no, dude, honestly, I was at a point, too, where I was just kind of losing interest. Like, I started working out from, like, my junior year. Kind of took that more seriously. And, yeah, no, it was definitely time for a change. Because looking back on it, I could not have stuck to that. Even if it was, like, a side thing. I mean, I didn't play nearly enough.
Yeah. No, what I'm thinking now, like, in hindsight, we should have, like, stepped away, but continued to, like, grow the team. And just, like, basically fucking talk to the people on the team. Like, yo, we're not going to be playing as much.
Yeah, definitely.
But, like, we could have grown. And, like, that was the time. Granted, there were already huge teams at the time. But, like, if we were going to make it in that space, that would have been the time.
Yeah, like, we had to keep, like, stay consistent with posting on our channel and shit. But I mean, I don't know, man. It was just, I mean, we weren't in the fucking mindset for that. Like,
no,
we didn't care about that at that point.
We should have.
I don't know. It's like a
whatever.
Shoulda, woulda thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course.
But I don't know. After that, whatever, Call of Duty just kind of, every new one that came, we would buy it, but, like, we'd kind of hop on it once in a while.
Honestly, I pretty much lost interest until last year's at Black Ops 4.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And, like, I would watch, that's, like, because one of my cousins was, like, real into the Pro League scene. So then he got me on, like, watching, and this was in Infinite Warfare is when I started watching, Yeah,
Cole's always been into that.
So I started watching that and, like, getting real into it. Like, watching the matches on the weekends and whatever.
Yeah, I never did any of that.
No?
I always knew that Cole was really big into it.
Yeah.
He would always watch it, but, like, I just never really cared enough. I don't know.
But now, I mean, you fast forward to this game.
Oh, yeah.
And we're on board, man.
Yeah.
We just got done with, what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, I got the fucking headset hair and everything. So, like, it's kind of how that's going, but, dude, yeah, this new one, Modern Warfare, is just, I don't know, going to that, because we went to an event in Minneapolis.
Rocker.
Yeah, we went to the Minneapolis season launch for the new Call of Duty League. And God, dude, like, seeing that and all the pro players, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, these people want to be great at this shit. And, like, it was inspiring shit, dude.
Yeah. That event was sick.
Yeah, it was dope.
Just, like, it's like a regular sporting event, but it's all broadcasted on, like, a TV. So weird.
That was another thing, too. And, like, seeing this sport, or whatever you want to call it, like, seeing this taken to another level, and, like, all this broadcasting is just pristine. Like, everything looks so clean. Like, all the broadcasting is amazing. The commentators are phenomenal.
The production level is
Definitely.
And you can definitely tell, like, it's becoming a big deal. Like, the Air Force and the Army and Pepsi are not going to sponsor this
sponsors
thing.
Now, yeah.
They're not going to sponsor it if they don't see something in it, you know?
I don't know, man. Just watching that, like, fuck, that shit inspired me. And, like, we're one of the few states that has a pro team, too. Mm-hmm. The Minnesota Roker, however you say it. But, yeah, dude, shit. Now when I hop on COD, it's like, I fucking want to play to get better. like I joke about, like, trying to get to the pro fucking status, but I don't know.
That's possible.
Yeah. If you grind, it's fucking possible.
Yeah. I mean,
definitely.
You have to dedicate your life.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, like, what do you think of the whole, like, pro thing? Because...
Dude, I think, so, like, they franchised this year, right? Which is basically the model of all other sports. You know, you got, like, your hometown city.
Mm-hmm.
You travel for matches, like, you know. And obviously with something like that, like, you're not going to travel cross-country for, like, one match, so they do the big tournament setup. But, I mean, I think, like, so some people, like, are like, oh, what are you doing going to a fucking Call of Duty tournament?
Yeah.
You know? But it's like, I honestly feel like in 20, 30 years, like, no one is going to think that's
anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, and like you can see with the rise of Twitch and things like that, like Joe Schmoes are watching Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like an entertainment source. Mm-hmm. And you see like numbers of traditional sports, like their viewership's declining too.
Yeah.
And
I know, that's just crazy.
I just think it's insane to see like the sponsors that back it. It's like, obviously there's something huge here. Dude,
it's right on the brink of just blowing up completely. And they said at the one season launch too that whatever, just in the last few years, like it's grown to a crazy number too in terms of like viewership.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's why it was something like this.
And I mean,
want to get involved with it now.
This is like a global thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you think about like traditional football or like the NBA, it's like, personally I don't like basketball, so I don't watch basketball. I hardly watch football. Like I watch the Vikings, but I fucking watch Call of Duty all the time. So I think it's something that's like, because we can't go out and play football, right? Like you can, but like we're not gonna hit each other, and like you can play basketball with some guys, but it's like that, like it's not the same experience
for sure
as gaming is. So I mean, I think for a lot of people, it's like I play this on the same maps they're playing. Like I know that scenario they're in, so it's like it's a more like personalized and like more connected experience.
Yeah, and like the fact that anyone can hop on and play. Just the whole virtual competition thing.
I know.
I don't know. It's just hasn't even fucking started yet. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like Overwatch is way bigger, and that's like global. Like that's dominated like by South Koreans, and like, but the American team's pretty good. There's like French teams. So I mean, you look at like soccer being like the world's biggest sport, but I mean, people love Overwatch, man.
I don't know. I don't follow any other pro gaming stuff either.
I don't follow Overwatch at all, but I've watched it because I played the game.
Yeah.
Right, and that just speaks to like me playing the game makes me want to watch the best people in it.
Yeah,
play.
I watch them and get better. But I don't know. When I was just like going down the streets of Copenhagen, because I studied abroad in Denmark last summer, and just like roaming around the streets of Copenhagen, there's literally like an esports gaming cafe on like every street.
Oh my god,
it's outrageous because I've heard it like multiple times from.
I've heard about that
too.
stuff in like Vietnam and Taiwan, since their governments like look down on gaming. Like it's, you know,
dude. I would just talk to locals too, and they would mention how like, oh yeah, Denmark's got a really good whatever pro gaming team. I don't know what it was, if it was like Counter-Strike or something like that.
No, their Counter-Strike team is like fucking like they've been top dogs.
Yeah, so
and Counter-Strike's been on like TBS and ESPN.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That game is 20 years old.
Yeah.
And like they occasionally will throw in a map, but it's like they've been playing the same shit for 20 fucking years.
That's insane. I know, that was a shocker to me just seeing that. And fuck, like I didn't get to sit down in one of the cafes and play or anything. Because I think it was all PC too.
Yeah.
Which we play Xbox, so I don't know. I don't know. I just want to take advantage and like get involved in this pro gaming shit right now.
Yeah.
Because it's just
like
on the edge of something great. Yeah.
I mean, I think this first year of franchising too is like, it's so big because like specifically in the Call of Duty scene, it's been like everybody loves the one team that created the content to like make you get involved and have that experience, like with the personality of who they are. Just like people eat up e-news and that bullshit. I mean, it's the same sort of thing here, but it's like everybody just always loved that team, so their fan base was huge. But then when we went out to the Minnesota event, like you see that hometown crowd, like,
oh my god, yeah,
just fucking loving their guys.
I was just a fan instantly.
And then just this weekend, watching the London event, like those guys, it was pretty dope because their drinking age is 18, so they're all just like just pounding beers.
Yeah.
But they were loving that London team. So you're gonna see like every single city that they go to, like they're gonna get that hometown experience and like love their hometown team. So then it's not everybody just rooting for the one team. And I would bet next year they add another 4 teams because the Pro League in past years before franchising was always 16 teams. So I would expect, I mean, like this thing is only gonna grow.
Yeah. Wait, how many teams are there now?
12
teams? Yeah. So.
And I mean, the NFL is what, 32?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't know as far as like the skill gap, if there is like enough people in the world that can really contend. But I think, I mean, as the space grows, like it's like more people are going to become involved and want to reach that level. So you're going to see a lot more talent.
Yeah. How would you even go about getting involved with like amateurs or something like that?
I don't know, you can find stuff online, like pros now talking about it, and it's like a lot of it's luck, but it's like those GB tournaments, and then UMG does wagers, which is basically GBs but for money. So if you're like top shit on GBs, you could go over there, but you got to play for real money. And like you'd be playing against pros, but then like basically you have to get recognized, like yo, this guy can play.
So like
and then you'd have to like get involved with like a close knit group there, like hey guys, let's get on an amateur team, or like, and then you have to climb the ranks in amateurs.
Yeah, you basically have to play with the right people. Get involved with the right people. That's basically how
talent too.
Yeah, talent for sure. But yeah, first of all, you have to be good enough, like 100%.
But I mean, you have to climb through. They call it challengers now. Climb through the challengers bracket, which is amateur. And then, but even now they're separate. Like in the past, if you played in the amateur bracket, 2 teams would always get in from the amateur bracket, and there's like noble people now who play in that every single time. So it's like, God, that'd be so much fucking fun, dude. That basement just reeking like BO.
Yeah, fuck. Oh god. Yeah, we went to the basement of the, like downstairs at the season launch event. There was all the amateurs playing, whatever Xboxes, consoles just set up everywhere, and it just fucking reeked down there.
That's not all of them.
But that was ridiculous stuff. But goddamn, it'd be so much fun. Just travel around the world.
Yeah, man.
Play COD.
Like London, Paris is gonna host too.
Oh shit.
I mean, personally for me, I know the talent's not there, and I probably won't get to that point to be the player on the stage. But I would fucking love to get involved in like the production team, or even like, I'm not a fan of marketing, but like I would get involved in that.
Yeah, if it was like some social media marketing person. Because
then you're like, not to get philosophical and shit.
I don't know, especially if it's different if it's a team too.
Yeah.
And like
there's a
fan
goal.
Of this thing. Yeah.
Right.
And like you want to promote that shit, something you fucking care about. You know? It's like if I were to promote the fucking Vikings,
right,
be a social media person for the Vikings, that would be huge. You know what I mean?
Right, because it's something that you fucking love.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, like I was saying, not to get philosophical, but like Karl Marx talked about alienation, which is like the separation of the worker from the product they make. So like, you work in a factory and you make brooms. Like, what do you give a fuck about brooms? But if you're working for like an organization that you actually like, that's something like you would go to work and it might not be the best day, but you're like still involved in this and you want to see a good outcome. You don't care about the brooms. Definitely not. You don't give a fuck about brooms.
Don't give a fuck. Oh shit.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, goddamn, that would be so much fun working for that rocker team.
Yeah, I sent him a resume, like just like, hey, take a look.
I did too. Yeah, definitely.
A shot in the dark.
Fuck, dude, you gotta do it though. You know. I'm trying to think of where I want to be.
Like that's
in a year.
Yeah, that's something I would go to work each day and be.
Oh yeah, even if I'm the bitch, you know, like 100%, dude.
Like, go get us some coffee. Like, okay, you want cream?
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Suck up,
dude. Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I would take a pretty shit job to work for the. Rocket.
Oh yeah, I would do an internship, man.
Yeah, that's what I sent them an email saying I'll.
Like, interested in
internships. Mm-hmm. Even if it's just a fucking internship, like just get my fucking
foot
in the door there. But yeah, but goddamn, we just played for 5 hours, doing some game battles.
Finally won a second match,
dude. Yeah,
we've been playing. We're playing the pubs, and we think like we're some fucking good shit because we don't lose against your casual player.
Yeah, it's good practice though for sure.
Yeah. But then,
goddamn, dude,
we get into that, we just get smoked. What did we go? 9 losses before we finally won one.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I mean, we had like 3 forfeits to start.
Yeah,
but like,
my bad.
Yeah.
I can't read. I can't.
Yeah, read. But yeah, I don't know. Shit.
I mean, like, over the weekend, we're what 2-2.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. You just work with your fucking team.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I mean,
communication gets better.
Like, granted, I'm not like face to face with my friends, but this is the best time like I have with my friends.
Oh, definitely.
Honestly,
yeah, definitely.
Like, we just bullshit in between,
but
then like we're
fucking
working as a unit.
Yeah.
To win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a bonding experience.
Dude, it's fucking amazing. Man. Yeah. And like, I don't know, we
and your blood gets pumping.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god, that adrenaline rush.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I was literally shaking after we got the last win. That was so close.
Goddamn.
Oh my god.
But fuck, dude, you get your team together, you get into some competitive games, communication gets better between y'all, and I don't know, I just feel like I have something to work towards now. Like when I'm playing CoD, like fuck, when I would hop on whatever, we would just play pubs, right? Like usually. I don't know. You dominate in pubs, like snipe a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like.
But now it's watching like, pro shit.
Because you got a bunch of idiots who like, you know, not idiots, but it's just like real casual players who are like just sitting in the back with a sniper, or like not playing the objective, not trying to compete. They're just trying to like, you know, kill some time after work, like.
I don't know, watching the programmers and like they're so fucking competitive, like talking shit on stage and stuff.
Yeah,
dude, that's amazing. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah,
but it's like watching them use an M4. Like pretty much they only use an M4, MP5. But that's about it. So like seeing that, it's like shit. I want to get better at this. But goddamn, that's good shit.
It's on the up and up.
On the up and up for sure. And fuck, I'm gonna keep grinding, but. Fuck it, I'm gonna go pro.
Maybe. Get a Twitch set up sometime, man.
It's like, I need the setup, for sure.
Yeah. That's like when I get some decent income.
Yeah, definitely.
When I get good jobs.
Oh, I'm gonna have a dope office.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a nice PC.
Yeah.
And then.
Fucking nice ass chair. Headset. Fucking monitor.
A gamer's dream.
Dude, I'm gonna camp out in there for hours.
Yeah, man. Gaming
still
is
be
like,
playing GBs. Fuck.
man, it's just like so influential. Gaming. Like Fortnite, man. Everybody plays that shit.
Yeah.
Little kids, man. They're walking around on Halloween. So it's like just the scope of this whole thing, and like, because I mean, marketing and like business is all about your audience and like who you can get to. So like the audience is massive. And certain games too have a big like even female population, because traditionally it's been like mostly guys who play video games. But I mean Twitch too, like there's, you know, those role models who stream. And so I just think like this whole thing it's only gonna blow up like bigger than it already has.
Oh yeah, I would say even in 5 years.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's hard to picture where it'll be at, but we've even had like meetings at work.
Well, just
and whenever we were talking about how Ohio State set up some facility for their esports community.
No, there is on Twitch right now. There's CCL. It's like the college.
Oh really?
It's like college Call of Duty League or something.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it's well-known schools who have teams. You get a scholarship to game.
Dude, what?
But I mean, even here on campus, you know, there's like a esports club. You know, they play a few different things, but I mean, it's like you can see it even here.
Yeah, dude, that's another thing too. Like, imagine just playing as a kid, like just growing up, get good, and fucking schools reach out to you. Like, to come play for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's a crazy
lot of
thing
these,
about.
Like right now, there's, because of the laws, it's like gambling laws. It's not because the game's mature.
Yeah.
Because there's prize money, you can't technically play until you're 18 with Call of Duty for some reason. And I don't know. It's like some bullshit with lawyers.
Okay, yeah, I mean, because the game, the rating.
Right, but like Simp, who's like the best player in the game right now, could have gone pro when he was probably 16.
Yeah.
But he couldn't play, so like, but during that time, you know, if there was like a big collegiate league, he could have, you know, gotten scholarships to go to school. But I also heard on a podcast, like an esports podcast, it was like Hex and I think the Clayster one.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how, like, that college league, like, it is cool, but because of the franchise, it's like the same idea as like the NCAA and things like that. Like, that you get drafted out of that, right? But for Call of Duty, you don't necessarily need like that school to play for, because right when you turn 18, like, you're on a team. You don't need to be.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's a good point.
But I mean, it is still cool to see colleges like doing this sort of thing, because obviously there's going to be other leagues that you could watch, just like the NFL and NCAA are both huge. So
yeah, I don't know, I'm really hyped to see where this shit goes.
Yeah,
because shit, man.
Well, and it's funny too, because like we're still young watching this, but like honestly, I see myself when I'm 40, like watching this shit.
Definitely. I mean, it's been a part of what the hell I do.
Because like we grow up gaming, but like our parents' games, like Pong, Tetris, like what is that shit?
Yeah,
that's nothing.
Yeah, I fucking grew up with this shit. Like,
you know,
that'll be with me.
And like right now, I don't plan on quitting. Like, I got a wife and kids. Like, that ain't gonna stop me. You know?
Yeah.
I'd rather do that. Like, so at least I'm using my brain rather than watching Netflix. Some things are gonna make you think, but like, at least I'm like trying to outsmart the other guy, or like, you know, I got 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds. I got to kill 2 of them and get to the site and defuse. Yeah. So it's like, if I hide behind this box, like, he can see my back over
I know.
Here. So
there's
like,
so many factors.
There's a lot. That's what I think too, is like, in some way it is more complex than traditional sports. Because of course there's different factors that go into it, but I feel like the complexity of something like that.
No, definitely. It's just not it's just not anything physical, you know?
Right.
Like, it's all...
I feel like there's a lot more variables at play.
Yeah.
In esports.
That's a weird thing to think about, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I think this has been a good first cast.
Yeah,
good
definitely.
Discussion.
It's been a good time for sure.
Batteries not included.
Fuck, dude. I enjoyed talking about Call of Duty.
That was a good one.
That's fucking fun.
All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.
In another episode.
I like it.